This is a very simple demonstration of creating a GPT, which is kind of like an app for a phone. And ChatGPT lets you create them. I have one, I'll put in the link, that I built up pretty extensively about ham radio. Check it out. And I also have a video on how to make sure your website is verified so that you can create these and put them in their platform, the Explore ChatGPT area. So there are several ways we can get to it. If we go to the right, and I'm on my paid account, my GPTs, there we have. And also over here on the left, we can click Explore GPTs. And this will let us explore all of them. I do recommend kind of looking them up first before you do one. I want to create one for my YouTube training for videos, audio, and podcast and photography for small business. We're going to create one, and then I'm just going to start it. I'm really not going to take the time now to populate it. Real important to understand, because if you put in branded content or content that you don't own, they'll let you have a private GPT for it, but they won't let you make it public. So let's start by clicking Create. There are two ways to do this. There's the customization, where you fill in all these things, and this is what Dr. Justin Rose, often when we're working with a client, he does a lot of the helping them build this out. Content, he'll often build it right off of here. But the default setting is here is what do you want to create. So I'm going to type in what I want to create. Okay, here it is.
This is a resource for small business owners who take any of my training on using YouTube, video, photography, or podcasting to market their businesses.
Okay, press that. It's updating it. Nope.
Using video, photos, YouTube, and podcast to build your small business.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's going to generate a picture. Oh, interesting. Had an error. Okay, had an error with the picture. This is good to happen because some quirky stuff happens. And to start, what key points or principles? Now, I'm going to come back and feed in my content to this over time. Okay, now I want to show a GPT that I've updated after training it for several hours and made available so you can even look it up under Explore GPT. So here, amateur radio information, and this is what I have access to. So I can click this little down arrow here, and then I can see about, which is what you'll see when you first look it up. And it shows, okay, it's fairly new. It's got about 20 plus conversations that have occurred with it. No reviews. If you like it, please write a review. And its category is education. Great. Okay. Now we'll look at this again to see some others. We have right here, edit the GPT. And then this is what we saw before. You see, we have the area for giving updates and training updates and correction. And we see the configuration, which if you build it using Create first, it will generate this content on this side. So just know that's what it looks like. And you can see it has lots of instructions here that were generated. And then you can also upload reference resources if you want to, and I'm letting it have access to the web on it and DALI images and then much more advanced stuff. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like from a use perspective. So I'm going to just click update and see there, this has been published to the store. So this is because I've gotten a paid service and I've verified my domain, so they let me do that, and I follow the rules, and then say view GPT. And now, I don't know, let's try something like, who is this KI4CFS? Who is KI4CFS? All right, look at that. Now, I trained it with these resources and let it know about things I'm involved in, and so there are hyperlinks in here, including my ham radio YouTube channel, the North Carolina Amateur Radio Group that I've set up with a number of other hams, and then a video I made, which I also trained it on, why I got back into amateur radio. This is just a very simple introduction. We cover this in an advanced level in our training, but also if you want someone to help you build it, Dr. Justin Rose usually is the contact on that as well. If you just need someone to help walk through, let us know. And this one, the link to this will be in the text below. The other one I started building is really going to be for participants in my class, so I'm not going to be making that public yet. Have a terrific day. This is Martin Brossman.